Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Learn English with TS. In today's video, we are going to learn the simplest form of parts of speech. If you want to hoist your flag in learning English, you should be a master in this topic. So without delay, let's get started. Okay, at first let's see what is meant by parts of speech. According to the usage of words in a sentence, the words are classified into different groups. That groups are called as parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech in English language. They are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, interjection and conjunction. The first thing in our list is noun. It refers to the name of a person, place, thing, animals or even a feeling. In this world, each and everything has its name. So, all the names comes under the category noun. That's why nouns are also called as naming words. Now, let's look into the examples. He is Mr. Jones. In this sentence, Mr. Jones is the name of a person. That's why it is noun. Next sentence. Sheila sings beautifully. In this sentence, Sheila refers to the name of a girl. That's why it is a noun. We bought a car. In this sentence, car refers to a name of a thing. That's why it is a noun. We have 2 dogs. In this sentence, dogs refers to a name of an animal. That's why dogs are naming words and comes under the category noun. The next thing in our list is pronoun. Pronoun is the word used to replace noun or it is used instead of noun. Some pronouns in English are he, she, it, they, we and etc. Now let's look into the examples. Sheila sings well. Sheila is in Ooty. Instead of using the naming word Sheila twice, we can replace it with the pronoun she. So, she is in Ooty. Sheila sings well. She is in Ooty. The next sentence. Tarun is a boy. Tarun is studying 4th standard. Again, in this sentence, we have used the naming word twice and we can replace it with the pronoun he. Tarun is a boy. He is studying 4th standard. So, pronoun is the word used to replace the noun. The next one is adjectives. Adjectives are the word used to describe a noun or pronoun. Now look at the examples. Geeta is a beautiful girl. In this sentence, Geeta is a naming word and that's why it is a noun. Here, beautiful is the word used to describe the noun Geeta. So, beautiful is an adjective. Clear? Next one. Hari is a smart boy. In this sentence, Hari is a name of a person and so it is called as noun. Here, smart is an adjective used to describe the naming word Hari. So, smart is an adjective. She is a young girl. In this sentence, she is a pronoun and young is an adjective used to describe the pronoun she. So, young is an adjective. Adjectives are the words which is used to describe the noun or pronoun or it gives extra information about the noun or pronoun. The next part is verbs. Verbs are called as action words. It expresses the action done by the noun or subject or pronoun in a sentence. Now look at the examples. My dad comes at 8 o'clock. In this sentence, my dad is a subject or noun and comes is the action done by the subject. Clear? Next one. We play cricket daily. In this sentence, we is a pronoun and play is the action done by the pronoun we. The stars disappear. In this sentence, disappeared is the action done by the noun stars. So, disappeared is an verb. The next one is adverb. It describes a verb or an adjective or another adverb. Now look at the examples. Ram runs fast. In this, Ram is a naming word noun and runs is the verb and fast is the word used to describe how Ram runs. How Ram runs? He runs fast. So, fast is an adverb used to describe the verb runs. Next one, Ram runs very fast. In this sentence, Ram is a naming word noun, runs is a verb, and fast is an adverb. Here, very is a word used to give extra information about how he runs. He runs very fast. So, again it is an adverb. Adverb is a word used to describe another adverb. Clear? Sheila is so beautiful. In this sentence, Sheila is a naming word noun and beautiful is the word used to describe the naming word Sheila. And so is a word that gives extra information about the adjective. So, adverb is a word that also describes another adjective. So is an adverb. Adverbs are the words used to give extra information in a sentence. So, even without an adverb, the sentence gives a complete meaning. The next part is preposition. It is a word or a phrase that connects a noun to a verb or an adjective. It shows the position of the noun. Some prepositions are to, for, on, at, in, with, under, over, below, above, and etc. Now look at the examples. He sat on the chair. In this sentence, on is the word used to connect the verb with the noun. So on is preposition. Ram was angry at me. In this sentence, at is the word used to connect the pronoun with an adjective. So at is a preposition. They were sitting under the tree. Sometimes preposition also shows the position. Here, under is the word used to shows the position and it also connects the noun with the verb. So it is preposition. The next thing is conjunction. It is used to join words, phrases or classes. Conjunctions are also called as connectors. Some conjunctions are for, and, nor, but, or, it and so. There are lots of conjunctions in English, but these are the main conjunctions. Now let's look into the examples. I will go shopping or camping. In this sentence, or is the connector used to connect two words, that is shopping and camping. So or is an in conjunction. Next, I like bread and butter. In this sentence, and is the word used to connect the two words bread and butter. So and is the connector. So conjunction are the words used to connect two words or phrases or classes. The last thing in our list is interjection. The interjection are the words used to express the emotions. Some interjections are oh, wow, alas, hooray. These are the words that shows the emotions. Now look at the examples. Oh, she cried. In this sentence, oh is an interjection that used to show the emotion. Next one, wow, this is beautiful. In this sentence, wow is the word used to show the emotion, how they are feeling. So, these words are called as interjections. Now, it's time to check your understanding. Here, I have given you a sentence. Try to find the correct parts of speech of the words and post your answers in the comment section. The answer will be posted in the next grammar video. That's it with today. If you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Stay safe, stay connected. Bye.